On this question, we can practice foiling out the answer choices. On this question, we can practice simplifying the answer choices and seeing which one matches the original expression. So just to show you what that looks like for answer choice D, that would be x minus 3 times x minus 3 minus 5, first times first, outer times outer, inner times inner, last times last, combine like terms. And we would see that D looks like this when you simplify it out. But let's work on a really important method that you need to know in order to be ready for your SAT. And that method is called the completing the square method. To complete the square, first of all, you need to realize that a quadratic is in the format of ax squared plus bx plus c. And completing the square, the method is all about the b of the ax squared plus bx plus c. It's all about this number right here. And what you need to memorize for this method is b over 2, b over 2 squared. B over 2 squared is what you add to both sides. And b over 2 is how it factors. So in our situation, we're going to start by setting this equal to 0 and then subtracting the 4 away because you want your x's all by themselves. Because completing the square is the idea of creating a perfect square on purpose. And so we need those x's all by themselves so that we can add whatever would give us a perfect square trinomial. And the b is the 6. So if b is 6, b over 2 is 3, and squaring that number will get 9. So what you do next is you add the b over 2 squared to both sides. And that now will give us, just write it down here, x squared plus 6x plus 9 equals 5. And how does this factor? That is a perfect square trinomial. The two numbers that add to 6 and multiply to 9 are 3 and 3. So this would factor to x plus 3, which we're going to write as a perfect square, x plus 3 squared. Now we can subtract the 5 back over and we'll get x plus 3 squared minus 5 equals 0. Next, keep in mind that this thing was never really equal to 0 to begin with. That was just something we added to allow ourselves to do some work. So if we added this thing equal to 0 in the beginning, we can now take it away, pretend like it was never there to begin with, and we have x plus 3 squared minus 5 equivalent to what we started with. So our answer is B.